Bonjour, hello, welcome to Max Mountain World. Whilst I'm on displacement here, there's been a few things that I've found that are different. It's always interesting as someone that works in the same environment as I'm actually lodged in here. And there's been one thing in particular that's got up my nose. Check this out, it's pretty bad. On the whole, the lodgement here is pretty good. Small apartment, but that's all I need for a week or two or whatever. A couple of things. One strange thing is, in this place, all the switches, normally I'm used to them being the other way around. That would be off, that would be on. But this is a double switch on this one, so I can do that. That's fine. But there's only the one switch for those, or two switches for those, sorry. But if I go through here, you can see that's the light off. All the switches are like that. Yeah, on the whole, as I say, they're pretty good. Just one or two things that are a bit strange like that. But one thing that's really got up my nose is this kettle. It's a Bosch Magic Blue, whatever it is. It's not magic and it's not blue. You switch it on, it's actually orange. But not just that, but sometimes like it's at the level here, and sometimes it's nice to just top it up sort of thing now and again. Now when you do, the condensation actually lands on the bottom of the lid. So if I've already heated this up, which I'm not going to do just now because I'm going to burn myself, which is the whole point of this, but to open it you have to press that. Now if I press something to have it ping up, you've got to kind of go like that. Now did you see the water there? I'll do a slow-mo of that if I can in the edit. But when this is already hot and I decide, oh, I use bottled water always in the kettle. It keeps the kettles in better condition. They don't get so calciumed up and stuff. But do it like that, or it's working this time, but it won't go down when you press. And also, if you've already started the thing running, it switches off when you do that. Now, the light in my kettle at home is lit up inside, so when you fire it up you can actually see it's lit up in blue, so you can see the scale, but it's very difficult to see the scale of how too much noise, how high it is. But the other thing as well is, as I've started saying there, is that you flick that up and it flicks up a load of water, and if it's not actually boiled, I'll boil it up and demonstrate. So the situation is, imagine there's 3 or 4 cups of coffee or tea or whatever to be made, or a cup of soups I like. They're quick, they're instant. And yeah, so imagine I forgot to top it up. Oh, I've boiled it up, there's not enough water. I want to put just a little bit more water in. Watch what happens. It just flew that water over there. Now if you're standing behind it, that lands in your hand and burns you, scalds you. And you can't see through this sort of glass thing, or not a glass, plastic, but the see-through bit to see what level it's at, because it gets all steamed up. This thing has, it's an attempt at reinventing the wheel, I would say. Now, one other thing as well is, if I take the cafetiere, the coffee maker, take that out, and you can see, like most jugs, it has little lip things, so you pour it and the water will stop pouring, and you don't have any issues with that at all. Everything is hunky-dory. But with this, what I'll do is I'll just pour a little water into my mug, and we shall see that when you finish pouring, it just, you see it there, it just ran down here, the tail end of it, and it's gone onto the worktop. Not very clever at all. Now, I don't know why they didn't put just that little funnel bit thing, little lip on the edge to stop that from happening. Crazy stuff. This is the worst kettle I've come across. And in the industry that I work in the holiday industry, I've come across many, many, many different types of kettles. This is by far the worst. The Bosch. Don't buy one of these, it'll really brass you off. So this is why I've got a bit of kitchen tissue laid out, because normally I'll make my coffee and any drips can go on there, wipe it out, it's easy, because there's still some water there. And then the next time or the next thing I'm preparing or whatever gets wet underneath, or my mug gets wet underneath. Yeah, bad product.